Hello, beautiful song here, Morning from Trinity Piano Grade 3, and it's a really nice song to play by Miss Alania Bridge. Song is in A minor, so you might want to know that, and basically A minor natural, so no G sharps along the way. So play the A minor natural to just get you settled, maybe the chords. And it starts, the melody always starts in an upbeat or anacrusis at the second half of the third beat. So it's a 4-beat bar, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. So the anacrusis is when we're leading towards something. That's it. It's divided into A, B, A with a coda in the end, which is quite nice. This whole song is based more on your dynamics and your expression than anything else. So make sure you, even if you don't follow to the letter what's there, like piano, the mezzo piano, mezzo forte, back to mezzo piano, crescendo, whatever, do some differences. Keep your tempo strict until the coda part where it is a little freer. And well, have a lot of fun because it's a really nice piece to play with a really surprising chord in the end. We are left hanging. It's really nice. Okay, starting with the left hand, this is the A section, so I shall do it the bars 1, and that doesn't count the upbeat, 1 to 8. Okay, so left hand has nothing on the upbeat. It starts straight on bar 1 with A, E, A. Then down, same pattern, G, D, G. And then same pattern, F, C, F, but this time you stop on C for 1 more count, then you have a rest. Then again, A, E, A, G, D, G, F, C, F, C, and 1 count rest. Again, A, E, A, G, D, G, F, C, F, 1 count, C, 2 counts. Last 2 bars, A, E, A, G, D, G, and the same as the first 2, a tight quaver to a crotchet, then a rest. Okay, so this, you might want, if you practice the right hand, start straight away putting the pedal, because it's one less distraction further along the way. So pedal down. When you reach the G, pedal up and pedal down quickly. Same thing for F, but now you leave it. Rest. When you get to A, pedal up, pedal down. G, pedal up, pedal down. F, pedal up, down, of course. When you get to A, same thing, pedal up, pedal down real quick so that there aren't any gaps. I hope you can hear the pedal. I'm doing a whole lot of noise. And that whole lot of noise is kind of on purpose so that you can see where I release and put it down. So it's when I hit the note. So this note goes down, pedal goes up, and then strike down. Listen. So I play the note when the foot comes up, and then I put the pedal straight away on the second note or the first if I can. Okay? Right hand is just this for the first 8 bars. It starts piano, so 1, 2, bar 2. Bar 3, mezzo piano, mezzo forte, I forgot to change the pedal, mezzo piano again, started a bit too loud, it's hard to talk and play at the same time, and we do have rests, although we keep the pedal. I hope it was clear enough. I'll try once without talking, and maybe at 80 crotchet beats per minute. 3, 4. Okay, That was the left hand first 8 bars. The right hand, as I said, starts on an upbeat or Anna Cruz is in the first bar, which we don't call a first bar as it's not complete. So we have, and this little pattern will appear so many times that you'll get to know it intimately. So that's A, C and G, those are the upbeat notes. Now E, D, C, change for 4, important change here, and you'll do it a lot of times as well. C, B, C, 2 counts there, then you have a rest, and then nearly the same. A, C, G, E, then a D, and then an E, C. They're a little faster. On the mezzo forte we have again the same beginning. A, C, G, E, D, C, D, E, F, which you hold for quite a long time. Then D, C, E, D, C. Then again last time. A, C, G, E. This time just D and just C. Then the B section, which is a bit more dramatic, that will start on a B. The last note of bar 8. Go to an A chord inverted E, A, C. So this is the last note of bar 8 and this is the first note, first chord of bar 9, and that's A minor chord. Okay, the right hand more in rhythm, and I'll try doing the dynamics as well. So first is piano. Rest. Mezzo forte. Two, three, four. I'll try doing that with the metronome. 80 is really what it says there, so you can do it a lot slower. You can even consider the quavers as 80 at the beginning. 1, 3, 4, 1. So this is considering quavers to get it straight. Okay, I won't do that now, but please do that if you need to, okay? So you enter on the 1, 2, 3. Ah, failed it. 2, 3. I'll take the pedal for now. 2, 3. I know the rhythm is a little off-putting. Just make sure you can't really well see where the ties lead you, and the left hand will help a little bit with this. Be super expressive with it because it's worth it. Okay, joining the hands. Right hand has 3 notes on its own, then they join. Right, left and right together. Right together. Okay, now I'll try to put metronome, but first I'll do it at 60, otherwise you get so confused like, oh, I can't do that. And I also don't want you to hear this all muddled when we do that thing of putting the settings slower, the half speed or whatever, or 75. It gets kind of distorted, the sound, yes? 2, 3. now at 80, just to show you how. No, maybe not at 80 now, because there's no need for that. I'll probably do it in the end. Oh, no, I won't, because there's a free section there. So let me do it now. All right, here we go. 2, 3. That will be the fastest you play, and it is mat dolce, which means sweetly. Okay, on to the B section. The B section has left hand doing the same chords, but in a different order. So we have A, E, G, G, D, F, F, C, F, and then the rest, and then again A, E, G, G, D, F, F, C, F, and then the rest. Now same chords but going up. A, E, A, G, D, G, a new thing here. F, C, E, F. That one's pretty sweet. So F7, then A, C, A again. G, D, G, F, C, E, F. That sweet little passage once more. And then we return to the A section. So this is the B section. Let me do that in rhythm. It has a crescendo in the middle, then a little diminuendo, so probably it's mezzo piano with a little crescendo and then a very tiny diminuendo to the end, okay? So it would be, I'll put the pedal on, so pedal, pedal, same pedal as before, you lift, 4. To return, yes, to A section. Okay, so left hand in tempo, that's 80 crotchets. It won't be too hard. Just remember it's a little different because it's sometimes some of them are upside down, so to say. 2, 3, 4. But so that we can do that later with doing the piano, the right hand piano. Okay, the right hand here starts on the upbeat on the last quaver of 8. So bar 9, 2, 14, 16, of course. Okay, so B and now E, A, C. Try to get all 3 at the same time. Sometimes they're annoying and won't because the fingers have such different lengths, and you should know already. Best trick is to hold your hand really curved like so. Of course, not a claw-like, but not like so, because it's very hard to hit the notes at the same time if you have your fingers extended. Plus, it's an awful lot harder. Now, B, A, D, G with 1 and 2. D with 4, and now the G chord inverted, D, G, B, and then an A with finger 3. Then you have a little rest and go to B, the next note, with finger 3, G, A, E, D, C, 1, 5, G, D. So that's, mark that if you want. It's an easier way to pass. 4, 3, 1, 5. C, D with 4, 3, and now we have a part that I'm a little bit annoying about. So it's G, A, C. Now, because you have to repeat G and A, you lift them but keep the C, and then you do G, A, D. Same thing, lift these, go back to G, A, D. Okay? Yeah, sure, you'd have the option of doing this, but if you're my student, you're not allowed that. You should be able to know how to do legato with notes that are repeated. Okay, so this phrase was move 3 to B, 1-5. Now you move your thumb to D, D, G for 7.5 beats, and then D, B, and then C, G. And then next time we play, we will be doing the upbeat for the first part. Okay? Let me play this without talking. Okay, so that's to be seen. The right hand with the metronome 3, 4. I hope you got the idea, both slow and fast. And now we're going to join it. So, not too hard to join, just a lot going on, plus pedal, plus blah, 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 fingering. Don't forget, do as many times as you want separately. 4 bars at a time is a fair amount because it usually corresponds to a phrase. And it's on the beat, the upbeat, and then they join. A little faster now, so I'll do that at the same 60 crotchets that I did for the other one. Okay, so slow but not super slow. 2, 3, 4. To follow the changes, the little changes in rhythm, but it's worth it. It's so beautiful. Here, as I said before, no big dynamic marks, but you do have a crescendo in this section. Try to hear the G. It's so beautiful. And now 80 crotchet beats, just because you want to hear how it's gonna sound. If I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got late there, I'm sorry about that. Now, the next part. I'll start with the left. So A, E, A, G, D, G. That's bar 17. That's 18. Yeah, we had this exactly before. Same. And same. Now a little different, I think. No, same. One count, two counts. A, G, F. And that's a freer part that I'm calling the coda. It has a lot of the material. So let me just see if it's exactly identical. It is. It's exactly identical. This A section in the right, in the left hand. Sorry. So once without talking, 17 to 20 to 4. Same pedal. As soft as you possibly can. Okay, the right hand is pretty similar but not the same. So this A, return to A is more A1 or A line. So we had, it begins the same. A, E, A, C, G, E, D, C, D, C, B, C. And now the same beginning. A, C, G, E, D, E, C, that one is the same. Now it changes a little bit because it goes up. So let's use finger 2 on A so that we can do this whole thing in legato. At least that's what I found more useful. So now, finger 2 to A, pass the thumb under C, 2 to G, and A. Okay, so the notes are the same. And I could do this, it's kind of funny, so I prefer this one. Arpeggio pattern, so 2, 1, 2, 1, G, A, B, C, B, G, A. E with thumb, D with 3, C, the same pattern as before, and D, C. So the difference is that third little bit. The rest is the same, okay? Let me do it all. Change fingers now. Piano. 1, 2, and pianissimo. Now it's marked freely, so I will be doing the next couple of bars without the tempo so strict. That's where I won't be able to play with metronome. I'll just do this return to A, 2, 3. And this is the first note of 25. Now I messed up in the middle, so I'm going to do that again, okay? 1, 2, 3. It's so nice to play this. Okay, joining the hands here is not much different, except of course beware of this rhythm and make sure, if you need, draw arrows between when the notes play together. I'll play it slow enough that you can see what they're doing. much like the first part, that I don't think it requires extra explanation. The different bar, you just feel with it. Okay, so I'll try doing that first at 60, then 80. The next part I won't be putting metronome. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Careful now. This part is very free, so I'm not going to play that now. Only this part at 80. This brings me joy. 2, 1, 2, 3. Already, no metronome. Somehow I don't know why I keep changing this finger too when it's after that crescendo part. I don't know why, because it's pretty simple, but well, sometimes these things happen. Watch out for them, see if they're happening to you. Now, start with the left again, bars 25 to... Where am I going to pick up the rhythm? Okay, so just 4 bars, and these I will play a little as I wish. It's A, E, A, B, then G, D, G, B, F, A, F, G, and then G, D, G, D. So they're all different. This one has a second. Now the G chord has a third. The F chord has a second. G chord is the same as in the middle, has a third, okay? But different from before. So this is marked freely. It does not say a tempo, but I think it makes sense after these, so 25 to 28, to be played in more or less the way you want. You'll see why in a moment. So strict tempo would be 3, 4, 4. Because of the right. So it starts. Then again. But to D. So the first notes are the same, then A, D, G, but D, then G, C, D, C, and D. It's kind of a little variation on the theme. Then back to with a different ending from 29 onwards, and those 8 I'll do to the end. But this one here is the one that I think we can have more freedom, where it says freely. So in strict tempo this would be 2, 3, and that's 29 already. But I think it can work if you kind of give yourself some freedom to do a little slower, a little faster, or what you want. Let's see what I come up with. So pianissimo. And here's where I think it's not marked, but you can come back to tempo or continue freely. Maybe it can be less pronounced, the freely part. here. But I think it makes sense to come back to tempo here and the beat to 29, okay? So let me just show you this a little less wonky. This little phrase where it says freely. It doesn't not say it again, so I don't know. But I like it like this. So I like a little ritardando and maybe crescendo. Okay? Now, from the upbeat to 29 until the end. Left hand. A, E, A, B. Same thing. G, D, G, B. It's the same chords. F, C, F, G. G, D, G, B. And last and surprise chord will be A, E, G, A, and finish on D. Which is not what we're expecting at all from ending to end in the G major chord here. Okay? The seventh. Now I gotta scale. So left hand's pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4 ritardando. It's marked with 3 P's, so pianissimo. Whichever way you can. I really didn't do it. To do these really soft notes, most of the times, you should lift your finger. Maybe not use pinky, but pinky is a nice finger to use to do pianissimos. Careful, because sometimes it can be so piano that you don't hear it. Okay, you want to be so careful, but it has to last at least 4 counts. Okay, the right hand starts with the same, but now it goes to D, B, with maybe finger 3 or 4. I didn't play this yet. A, C, G, E. D with thumb makes sense. B4 and G5, G, C, G. Let me just write that 4 there, otherwise I'll forget. Okay, do that again. Now go to D, B, C, G with 2. I go all the way down to G. G, D, E, E. For 4 counts, and then D with 4. A. This you can do A, that finger 2 on E. Let me write it down again. A, E, G, A. So A, E, G, A. And then as carefully as you can, you play the G chord, G, B, D. It's so sweet. This is where you have the ritardando. A different pedal here. It's hard to balance the pianissimo with the need to hear all 4 notes. Okay, now the right hand again in this part with the metronome again. No, not with metronome here anymore. 1. 2, 3, 4, D, 2, 3. Now be really gentle, be really careful. Make sure you hear all those notes. Mine were not exactly at the same time, but well, that's life. So this part I also won't be doing with metronome because it doesn't make much sense as we have a ritardando. So, well, 2 hands. I'm starting on the upbeat to 29 and going to the end. Oh, I didn't hear most of my notes here, but that's okay. It was lovely just the same. Still slow, same thing. Oh, F, sorry. Diminuendo. Ritardando. I say? A little faster now. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that was catastrophe. Give me another here. You feel kind of, oh, maybe it's a morning feeling, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to try to play the whole song. Let me just see how the tempo is. First I'll play slow, then I'll play a little faster. Okay, this is getting too long. B section. Too loud that note. Oh, F. I didn't do the ritadana very well, and I'm sorry. If the same thing happens to you, if you make a mistake, don't try and correct it. It becomes even more obvious, and it's not very nice to lose the tempo. It's best to lose a note or a couple of them than to lose the tempo, so I shouldn't have stopped myself. I can't even remember where it was. I'll try to do that just a little bit faster. No, I was nearly playing at tempo, so I was not playing very slow anyway. But okay, a little faster, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. different place, but I did it again. I repeated the note. So in the free section, this part, that was not me playing freely. This was me terrified of getting it wrong. So I played it a little extra weird. So it can be free, but I was just afraid to miss a note, and because I was not focusing, I was thinking about that. So not exactly focusing, I went and missed a note further ahead. See, notes are wrong, but I don't care. Up and away. Okay, pedal hands, remember, up and away. All right, it was a bit messy. I had mistakes every time I played it, but this last time was a good example. I made mistakes, but who cares? I mean, carry on. All right, this will happen in nearly 90% of performances. You will make mistakes, you will get things wrong. Just try to keep it going. Don't worry and don't think about it once it's passed. Okay, so if you've fallen down, you can't exactly unfall, you can only pick yourself up. So make sure you understand that. Know your patterns. The left hand should be able to guide you, and have some divided in your head in blocks like A, B, A, and weird free section, or whatever you want to call it. Tell yourself a story. But yes, it's a beautiful song to play, and I'm sure you'll find it on YouTube, a lot better versions than mine, except that here I was trying to show you how to play it, and I hope I achieved that. I need to go. Bye bye, I will see you next time.